Ew, sorry. Always wanted to do that.
ThanksKilling 2 has been destroyed. Only one copy remains, and Turkey will stop at nothing to get it.
I suppose if it helps tonight, Snookums, I could gobble your balls.
Gobble this!
Looks like early word. Just got the bird.
Gravy. Thanksgiving just got fucked.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another exciting Thanksgiving episode of the Everything Horror Podcast. And tonight, well, it's been like 2 years, I think, actually. And anyway, we are here to chat about the interesting movie called ThanksKilling 3. And aren't you guys in for a treat? Because helping me talk about this disaster of a weird secret or whatever you want to call it of a movie is my lovely fiance,
Tessa Baker.
And joining me is none other than the co-host assistant,
Stacy Cox.
And well, I guess let's get this show on the road. So make sure you grab your turkey wing, your barbecue sauce, some beer, and don't forget to sit back and relax because you just never know what type of turkey wishbone you're going to run into. Gobble, gobble.
Well, then.
And the sad part of doing this is we're all sober, I think, doing this. So, yeah. Anyway, so ThanksKilling 3. If you guys do not know this already, but yes, as I was stating, this is a sequel or some type of prequel. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like one of the first movies that kind of skipped the sequel and goes right into being 3. But without saying too much, this is the description of ThanksKilling 3. Foul-mouthed villain turkey carved through the likes of rapping grandma, a mindless puppet, a wig-wearing inventor, a bisexual space worm, and their equally ridiculous friends on his quest to recover the last copy of ThanksKilling 2. Tessa, let's start with you, because you know what? This is always fun when I start with you. So, ThanksKilling 3.
A movie that is full of a series of what the fuck moments from start to finish. You don't know what the hell you're watching. I'm surprised that I actually watched it this time sober. And let me tell you, that was quite the struggle actually watching this movie sober. Because I found myself saying, what the fuck, a lot more. I was just kind of like we had like the cues on for the drinking game, even though we weren't drinking, and it would say like, oh, here's a what the fuck moment, you know, take a shot. Take a shot. And I'm like, isn't this movie like a series of what the fuck moments? I mean, you'd be taking a lot of shots.
Okay, so I did, before we did this episode thing, I did take a nice little picture of the drinking game rules. So listeners, I just want to say, when you hear what I'm about to say, if you do not have the DVD moment, DVD to really tell you when to take a shot, please be responsible. I am not responsible for what goes down if you don't listen very carefully. And if you do not drink responsibly, I do not hold anything against it. of what happened. So make sure you have tons of water because you're gonna need it. So, and after I explain the rules, we'll have Stacy comment on what she thinks. But anyway, these are the rules for the drinking game of ThanksKilling 3. And it starts off with take one drink whenever Turkey has a one-liner. Rhonda says a worm pun. There is a what the fuck moment. Now, you gotta take a shot whenever Flores sniffs her pussy fingers.
Which that right there in itself is most definitely a what the fuck moment, because even seeing this in the movie, I was shaking my head going, why am I sober right now?
And then finally, the last time you'd want to take a shot is for 9999999999999 number sign. And then finally, the last two rules where you have to chug your drink is whenever there is a hot dog on screen and Jefferson appears from heaven. So yeah. That's the drinking game rules for ThanksKilling 3. So now, Stacy, what are your thoughts of this ridiculous movie?
Yeah, Tessa took the words right out my mouth.
I'm good at that sometimes.
And honestly, I watched ThanksKilling just to like kind of brush up my memory of ThanksKilling because it's been years since I last saw that. And then after I started watching ThanksKilling 3, and both I'm like, wait, why does this movie always start with a pair of breasts right in your face? And he goes, "Nice tits, bitch."
Yep. Yep.
That right there was
and let's talk about that for a minute here. Any freaking ThanksKilling movie, within the first 30 seconds, if that, of the movie, you see tits. That's like the first thing that you're greeted with as soon as it starts. Well, right in your face. It's like, okay.
Let's make the refresher here. So in the first 30 seconds of the first film, we get pilgrim tits. And then in this one, we get the first 30 seconds of not just any type of tits, but space titties. Which, somebody please explain to me how that even works. But
that shouldn't even be possible. Like space titties, logically, that wouldn't be possible because of
you should die.
You should die because of like holes in the suit and the atmosphere and being out in space and everything. Yeah, it shouldn't even be possible.
Yeah.
And I'd have to say though, my favorite part in ThanksKilling 3 has to be when he was brought back to life and he goes, "You lost my dick," and then he goes,
"Turkey has no dick."
Light as a motherfucking feather.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Well, let's go get some drinks and then kill a bunch of fuckers.
Sir.
What is it?
Sir. Your winky wink.
This is not good.
Winky wink?
Yeah, sir. Your pee-pee.
Pee-pee?
Your gravy chode, sir. I'm afraid we lost it.
You lost my dick? Yeah, I mean, we didn't lose it. It just misplaced it.
Yeah.
No dick, huh? Gravy.
And he has to fashion a chainsaw one. Like, what the fuck?
He turns himself into an ash cock. I'm like, what the hell just happened right now? Did he just transform his into a chainsaw. Is that supposed to be like a spinoff from Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2? I'm like, you no. No.
Sir, where'd you winky? My what? Your dick.
Oh, and also
You lost it?
I have to say, I did not know Granny was smelling her pussy. I thought she was sniffing some coke or something off her fingers. So until her son said it later on in the movie, you know, I was like, oh, that's what she's doing? Like, I thought she was sniffing coke or something. Like, ew, that's so... Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah, and let's not forget how Turkey just goes like ape shit on his wife and son too.
Oh, she says, I'm sorry you had to find out about that on your birthday. He's like, you knew? Oh yeah, I knew. What she say? Hey, what she say? I can gobble your balls. Gobble this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh man. You bitch.
That was not
I think what Stacey's just trying to say is this movie is so freaking random and like fucked up. It's like hilariously entertaining. I think is the word.
Yes. And it's so funny because that intro music on both ThanksKilling and ThanksKilling 3, that intro music is like, it's fire, right? But then when the movie starts, you're just like, ew, what the hell is this? So it goes to that music where you're literally up there, you know, jamming to the music to that. Like, oh, okay. That escalated quickly.
Oh man. Well, what did we all think of you know, one of the other main puppet there that was trying to find a piece of her mind?
I think, you know, I was honestly convinced she was just stoned. I'm like, she must be stoned. I think everybody in here is just stoned or something. Some kind of drug or whatever. Everybody's just, you know.
Right. What you know what's sad is I always forget her name too. It's like I think it's like actually hang on, let me say Yomi, I think, right? Yomi?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
Yomi. Oh man. You know what's funny is the person that does Turkey's voice also did Yomi's voice, Wife Turkey's voice, and Muff's voice, like the MUFF voice. Rhonda the Worm was actually voiced by Kevin Stewart, and the Pluck Master was also done by Kevin Stewart, and then Meowmere was also done by Kevin Stewart. Which Meowmere, what the fuck was going on with that? Oh man. Babe, what do you think of Meowmere? You know, that weird cat cartoon thing that was going on?
Honestly, I didn't know what to think of freaking half the shit I saw in the movie. I kept shaking my head, going, what the fuck is this shit now? What am I watching? You know, I just ThanksKilling is one of those franchises where it's just like, oh my god, like you don't know what you're watching. What these people were on when they wrote it. You know, so yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Like, I'm wondering what the fuck these people were on when they wrote it. Like,
yeah.
Were you like tripping acid? I mean, seriously, guys, what were you on? What were you thinking when you wrote this? Did you seriously like go out there and be like, okay, we're gonna put together something that's gonna make people go, what the fuck are we watching? What is this?
Well, did they succeed in making that?
Yes, they did. For sure.
And speaking of succeeding, ThanksKilling 3 was actually funded by Kickstarter back in the day. So there's that for you. Oh,
Oh, you gotta love Kickstarter. It came through.
I find it funny that the first ThanksKilling was not on Kickstarter. It was only ThanksKilling 3. And what's even more funny is that I don't even know if at the time if they even were calling it ThanksKilling 3 until a year later. They just called it on the Kickstarter anyway, the ThanksKilling sequel. So I don't know. I mean, it's just, but what I found really interesting is like they were asking for like 100,000 for the Kickstarter go, and they ended up pulling off like $112,000 for this. So the fans were definitely there for this type of comedy horror puppet show, as I'm gonna call it.
And you mean to tell me $100,000 and that's what we got? Like, are you serious? No.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. I refuse to believe that because you told me. Wait, no, someone else told me that ThanksKilling had a $3,500 budget. I can believe that, but I cannot believe ThanksKilling 3 had $100,000+ budget. I'm sorry. That like I like okay. If that was the case, if that was the case, they could have afforded better acting, better special effects. Oh man, unless they,
I think that was a joke, though.
yeah, it had to have been. It had to have been.
Okay, so the first right here. So the first movie of ThanksKilling had a budget of 3,500. ThanksKilling 3, what do we had? $112,000.
Oh, I now see that actually just makes me kind of like uh vomit in my mouth just to see like how that turned out with that big of a budget. Like, are you serious? Like, is this a fucking game to you? Come on. Honestly, if I was one of those backers or a Kickstarter, I would have been like, "Is this a fucking game to you? Am I a fucking joke right now?"
Well, here's the storyline for ThanksKilling 3 anyway, like a little bit longer. So in ThanksKilling 3, the foul-mouthed villain Turkey is back and hacking his way to find the last copy of ThanksKilling 2, which has landed in the hands of a group of disturbingly crude puppets. The death toll rises as Turkey carved through the likes of Flores, the rapping grandma, Rhonda, the bisexual space worm, Yomi, the puppet in search of her mind, and their equally ridiculous friend, who all travel through fantastical settings such as the Feather World and Turkey Hell, with the guidance of Uncle Donnie, the wig-wearing inventor of the Pluckmaster 3000, Jefferson, the head of security at Thanksgiving Land, and a wise turkey, the gatekeeper to the feather world. Our collection of raunchy characters hope to fend off murderous rampage of Turkey, all while trying to help Yomi find her mind.
It was so like honestly, this was a whole assortment of just things going on. I'm like, okay, they had to be on some like experimental drugs on this. They had to be on every drug in the book on to make this. It's kind of like they're like stoned on something like just high or just drugged out, and somebody just came with this idea like 5 o'clock in the morning, like I got it.
All you can do.
I'm telling you, man, ain't no way as a sober person can make this movie or even come up with this kind of like idea, or like even like maybe the idea itself, yeah, the premise, but like the way this movie actually was executed, ain't no way a sober person can come up with this. You cannot be sober and just come up with this at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at the campaign right now on Kickstarter, actually, and let's see here. There's got to be. I know they usually have like where their budget goes to, so I'm looking to see if they.
Special effects and acting is not it. It's something else.
Low budget. Low budget. Blah blah blah. There's the theme song. Apparently, I don't know if this still even works, but let me see. Nope, it does not work anymore. There used to be a ThanksKilling website called the ThanksKillingMovie.com, but that's no longer there anymore. So, and then it does have a budget thing on here, but unfortunately, it looks like it doesn't really quite go into details for what you're really giving your money for, except for like distribution, DVDs, and just making the film. So
they probably have a secret category under there, drugs. It's a secret. I'm telling you, it's a secret category. It's just what they don't want you to know. It's the fine print. Drugs.
right. Man, it's too funny though. Ah, God, yeah. I mean, it's something. I mean, Jordan Downey, I think is how you pronounce his last name, but he's the one that wrote and directed it with some other help too, with some other people, like this guy named Bradley Skoltz, I think. I don't really know if I'm pronouncing his last name right or not, but either way, it's like, let's see, how many writers were there? There was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 5 people, and most of them are of course, are like some of the people that actually acted in the film itself. So, and most of it was actually additional dialogue. So, more dialogue was added when I guess it was not needed or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Who was the woman with the tits?
Probably the same woman that was the pilgrim tits in the first one.
Nope.
I had to guess.
No.
No?
No. In the original ThanksKilling, it was. Oh, yes, it was. It was the same person, actually. Nope, never mind. It was this lady named Wanda Luss. She was both the naked pilgrim and the naked astronaut.
Okay.
She hadn't done anything since, like, acting-wise, since, like, ThanksKilling 3.
Yeah, looks like it. I can tell.
But is she, like, a porn star or something here? What the hell? I don't know.
Let's see. This says MILF shakes and smoking grannies. Kick ass. What does it say? Kick ass chick. Kick ass.
Anyway, yeah, it's interesting. I don't even know. I don't even know what to even go with this. But anyway, okay. So let's talk about characters a little bit. So we already know who Turkey is. We kind of discussed some of our favorite lines a little bit. I definitely have to say though, the no dick one is definitely fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I bursted out laughing at that part when they said, yeah, you lost my dick.
And then you
Turkey
just
has no dick.
no dick.
I could not. Wait, I literally had to pause the movie for a minute after I said, "Wait a minute, why you?"
Well, what do we all think of the bisexual worm Rhonda and that robot Muff MUFF?
Is that what was going on with the road? I was wondering what was going on there. Assume the position. Like, oh, okay. And then when I saw like, and I had actually, it didn't hit me right on that the worm was like inside his like butt or whatever. I was like, ew, okay, that's what's going on.
Yeah, because if you listen too, it sounds like Rhonda and Turkey had a thing back in the day or something too. So just like, wait, what? So,
Yeah, but I'm up here just trying to like imagine that a worm and a robot, like how?
well, that the robot thing was like, I guess it held that what the hell did they call it? The void in between the now and the whatever, where that's why the worm like did what it had to do, and then started to do the unlock code, which was the whole 99999999999. I mean, that's why that was there. That was the whole assumed tradition, because worm the worm was only able to break open the void, I guess, to send Turkey back to where he came from, or get rid of Turkey or whatever, because that's what they were gonna use, because they came from like the future or something to stop Turkey with the last copy of ThanksKilling 2. They wanted to get rid of it out of existence, so that was their mission. So,
Okay.
yeah. Otherwise, I remember when I first saw that movie, I was just like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know what to think anymore when it came to that movie. I was just like, well, I guess I've seen everything now. I guess a worm can have like some weird intercord thing going on with a robot. I don't know.
Apparently likes to stretch his butthole with his tail just to get him loosened up for fucking
The void.
the fucking vortex.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
The shit
Yeah.
you can't unsee from these movies, I tell you,
No.
listeners.
The rapping grandma?
The shit you can't
Florist?
see. Pussy finger sniffing Flawless is awesome. But fucking watching that fucking worm like stretch out the fucking robot's butthole is a little much.
You know, I'm honestly, I am just thankful they didn't
I honestly
show.
want a drink.
Honestly, I'm just thankful they didn't show grandma's pussy. Okay, I'm thankful for that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I literally said, like, grandma getting high. She up there, like, sniffing coke off her fingers or whatever. And then when her son said, I was like, oh, that's what she's doing.
Oh man. Well, what did we all think of like the son that ended up, having it so go into the ThanksKilling 2 like DVD to make it more like lifelike, I guess. I kind of felt bad for his son, to be honest, because it's just like really like he knocks you off the seagull from up above just to pretty much take your soul and put it in the DVD and pretty much just say, oh, well, yeah, you're going to be like
Nibbler,
this.
be my eyes or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Go find it. I did find it funny though when the brother of Uncle Donnie was trying to say like, yeah, I can't wait for my weapon to arrive, and then like we get that whole imagination that, oh, my weapon's here, guys. Here it is, guys. And then you just see that quick little like glance over and like everybody's freaking out because, you know, he can't the guy playing Jefferson couldn't like really tell what was going on. And then when you actually see it Turkey, he just like cut the shit out of
Yeah. Yeah.
and I did find it funny when he was like up in heaven and it was just like, come on, Muff, it's great up here. Or whoever out that was dying, like, come on.
And then it would get to fucking, what's her name?
Yomi.
Yomi, and he's like, oh,
It's you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Yomi. You're not welcome here. Fuck you.
I could not with Yomi and what's his name? Grandma's grandson. No, that was his mom, right?
Yeah,
yeah, Granny's mom. Yeah, I couldn't get over those two. It's like, what is going on with these two? It's like they argue like they're brother and sister, you know.
And I grabbed his cock. Grandma, I don't need to hear that you grabbed somebody's dick and put it in your mouth.
Is that love? Is that what love is? Holding on for dear. You guys cock in my mouth. Is that love? I'm like, oh my god.
Honestly, you know what I was waiting for? I was waiting for some kind of like random, like little Kodak moment with Florence and her son. I was like, they're gonna do some incest shit like that. Like I'm waiting for him.
I would have gone up and been like, nope.
Yeah, because just the way they were like she was talking to him and everything. I'm like, what is going on with these two? Like I kind of saw like some kind of like weird little incestuous thing going on there. I was like, please don't show that. Please don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's see, what else did we get? We got the Wise Turkey battle with Turkey, which ended up being like a old pixelated like arcade video game. That was interesting. I don't know if that was supposed to be like the Feather World or what was going on with that, but that was really quite interesting, I guess, none the least. And then the bird that the Wise Turkey had too, the birds were kind of funny with the way they were talking. I don't know. This weird, stupid thing did this whole entire movie. So just grab your whiskey bottle and start drinking the whole damn thing. But be responsible about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely going to need it.
And drink lots of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely pace yourself with drinking. But, oh my God, you definitely need to drink to watch these films.
Yeah.
I commended myself for sitting there last night and doing it sober. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe I'm doing this sober right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, you really want to go into the podcast doing it drunk? And I'm like, I don't think the listeners would be, surprised with this fucking movie if they sat down and watched it. But like, if I was her, I would fucking drink too.
Hell, they would probably ask us why we didn't drink.
Honestly, I started with the first one because I'm like, just in case you guys talked about it a little bit, I'm like, let me brush my. I'm up here like, why did I decide to watch this one now? And sober at the same time, like, yeah, no. So then after that, I started the second one. I'm just like, why am I still sober right now?
Exactly. I can't tell you how many times I said that last night. I was like, why am I still sober?
And I was like, there is wine out there. And she just like, Oh, man. Boy. Well, I don't know. I can't think of anything else to really talk about except for, I guess, the final question that I'd like to know is, do you guys think that Yomi found her peace of mind?
In the end, yeah, but it took some fucked up scenarios to get her to it.
Yeah, that is very true.
And honestly, I had to stop the movie like 20 minutes before the ending because I had to, be on here to so I don't know what happened the last 20 minutes of the movie.
The last 20 minutes of the movie is pretty much the vortex was open. Uncle Donnie didn't want Yomi to go into the vortex and be just like destroyed, I guess, or whatever. And then
Did Turkey get his just desserts?
Turkey.
You can't spoil it, right? Oh, this movie. So how
No, I
old?
don't care. I mean, this movie is 6 years old, actually. So
I'm like, wait, don't spoil.
Turkey did go into the vortex, but they were holding on to dear life. Yomi was holding on to dear life with the soul of the sun, because the sun being part of the DVD. Yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was very weird ending, because also at the end, Rondo was kind of looking at Uncle Donnie and was just like, "So, you don't happen to have like a room I can use to stay tonight, do you?"
Honestly, I'm just so grateful I got to I made it through that part. You lost my dick and life was made. I'm sorry. My night was complete with that scene right there. I was like,
Yeah,
that,
Turkey
that
has
was,
yeah, that was
right. Honestly,
pretty much
that
it for
scene
me.
right there will always be in my mind. It made an imprint on me, okay? It imprinted on me.
He actually shared that to my freaking timeline. Like before we watched this, he found like a clip of that part and he shared it to my timeline on Facebook. Now I'm gonna have him do it to you and have him share it to your timeline.
Yes. You lost my dick. I
Oh man!
cannot. Oh man. I
All
almost fell
right,
on my seat laughing.
all right. Well, I guess it's safe to say that this has been one Thanksgiving episode we'll all won't forget, even though we were all sober when we watched it. But when Thanksgiving comes around, I don't think we're gonna be sober, so that's okay. But you guys can listen to it, and hopefully we encourage you to drink responsible because of this type of thing. And if you want to check out ThanksKilling 3, I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon and Vudu and stuff like that. I'm assuming.
Tubi
So, I
TV.
mean,
Tubi TV. I found it on ThanksKilling, and ThanksKilling 3 is on Tubi TV.
all right, well, there you go. So look up Tubi TV, and I think it's also like TubiTV.com, so you can find both movies and enjoy yourself, because gobble gobble, motherfucker. And until next time, hopefully Turkey has found his dick, because we just don't want anything else happening. And hopefully we'll never ever see another ThanksKilling movie again. And if we do, oh man, I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like.
Honestly, I think Turkey is satisfied with his chainsaw dick. I think even if his real dick showed up, he's like, "Oh, screw you! I'm enhanced, baby."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yep.
You just got stuffed.